Right, Josh, you played in a 6-5 win last season, now you played in a 6-4 defeat. I mean, start off with last week's game. What was it like playing in that game? It was an amazing game to watch.
Yeah, I can imagine it was. Yeah, it was very frustrating. I mean, to be 3-1 up at one stage and then to end up to losing the game at all was frustrating, let alone to concede 6 goals. So very frustrated. We've watched the videos, we've had a look at it, we've had a look at the goals, we've had a look at what we did wrong, what we did right, and hopefully we can learn our lessons from that and keep the positives. Keep trying to score 4 goals away from home, because that was obviously very good, but not to concede 6 in the future and to win those sort of games.
They say one of the hardest things to do in football is to score, isn't it? And you've scored goals in abundance already, so now you've just got to find the right blend between keeping that attacking threat and making it a bit more solid at the back.
Yeah, I think during pre-season, I think we didn't score that many, and people were sort of wondering where the goals were going to come from, and we've kicked into the season and we've been producing brilliantly. Yeah, so it's just a case of stopping them going in at the other end, and then hopefully that will translate into wins.
Early days yet, but do you think from that performance, the way Rotherham came back, they'll be up there at the end of the season? Do you think they've got enough to?
Yeah, Rotherham are a strong team, and yeah, I would expect them to be around the playoffs, promotion spots at the end of the season. Hopefully where we'll be challenging them as well.
Yeah, you've started every game on the right of the diamond, and whether it be home or away, it's been used in every game so far. How have you found that on the right of the forward?
Yeah, I've enjoyed it. It's been it's been good. We've been attacking well, flowing forward and scoring goals, and it's been good. And I think we just need to work on our defensive side of it, and defending from set plays, and just being stronger generally as a whole team.
Yeah, Wesley Thomas has got 4, and the other 2 strikers have got 2 each, and it's great to see the strikers scoring. But do you think that with yourself and Frankie and Brian Schmeichel in midfield, you should be contributing a few goals yourself, shouldn't you? Really, there's enough goal threat there to bolster the goal scoring.
Yeah, definitely. I think we need to contribute with more goals. Definitely. Yeah, I think we've there's a few assists thrown through the team at the minute. The strikers are scoring, but as generally as a midfield, yeah, we need to contribute some goals, and hopefully we'll start that on Saturday.
Do you get more licence to get forward in that position with Michael Pook sitting just behind in front of the back four?
Yeah, I think Pookie gives us that. Yeah, the other 3 midfielders, the more of a free rein to get forward and join into the attacks, and I think that's shown in the games we played. And then the onus is obviously on us then to get back into our shape and defend solidly as a team.
Yeah, I don't think there's any other club that's had a 6-5 and a 6-4 in the last 2 seasons. And I mean, what do you remember about the Burton game? It was an incredible second half, wasn't it? There.
Yeah, it was. I missed quite a bit of it because I was on the treatment table. But yeah, I came out and saw the goals towards the end. And it was an incredible game, and great to be involved in. And say obviously it would have been nice if this other 6-goal game, 10-goal game would have gone our way. But there we go, and we'll try and alleviate those games as much as possible. I think if we win them, it is nice, but to be involved in them, it's a bit of a roller coaster. I'd rather win 1-0, to be honest.
Yeah. I've been asking everyone about set pieces, because it's one of those things where if you put all the work in and do everything else right, and then a couple of goals going from set pieces, it must be disappointing, because it's something that managers hate to see go in, don't they?
Yeah, I mean, it's a set piece is something you can set up for, and it's not a surprise to you. It's where it's coming in from. So we've been something we've been looking at, definitely. And I'm sure just a few little tweaks here and there, and we'll alleviate those goals.
Yeah, comparing this team to the team when you first came, the team last year, it seems a completely different style of play, and it's definitely a lot easier on the eye, isn't it? There's a lot more football being played.
Yeah, the emphasis is definitely different this season, and I think we're all enjoying it, and we've got to make sure we keep doing it. Maybe in the second half against Rotherham we stopped playing the football we've been playing, and we've got to keep believing and keep faith with it, and I think it'll bring us results. And
Mark Yates has shown he's been quite brave, hasn't he, to play that much of an attacking formation at a place like Rotherham, and that must suit. You must enjoy that, being a player who likes to get forward.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, and it showed. We did score 4 goals, so we're making it work. We've just got to make sure we tighten up on the other side of it, and I think then and from that system, it's I don't think it was particularly the system at Rotherham that was the problem. It was more just organisation from set plays. So there's a few little tweaks here and there, and I'm sure we can stick with the system and keep producing results.
Yeah, and finally the penalty that was given. I think you were quite close to the incident, weren't you? And I mean, some people thought you'd actually given the foul away because it was so soft. Nobody really seemed to know who'd given the foul away. Yeah. But did it look like a foul from where you were standing?
No, I mean it was a soft challenge. I think Birdie's gone up for a header, and it's one of those where as a player, you know when you think there's a penalty, and it didn't even cross my mind. I just cleared the ball and I was getting ready to move on, and the referee's obviously given it, so we were disappointed. And but there we go. They'll get those decisions over the season. Hopefully they'll even themselves out.
Cheers, Josh.
All right.